We are now in part 2 of Community Emergency Response Team CERT Unit 2 Fire Safety and Utility Controls. In this section, we are going to go over fire and utility hazards. This section will deal with identifying and preventing fire and utility hazards in the home and the workplace. Each of us has some type of fire or utility hazard in our home and our workplace. Most of these hazards fall into 3 categories: electrical hazards, natural gas hazards, or flammable combustible liquids. Homes and workplaces can and do have other hazards, including incompatible materials stored in close proximity to each other, such as flammables, combustibles, corrosives, compressed gases, and explosives. Simple fire prevention measures will help reduce the likelihood of fires. First, locate potential sources of ignition. Then, do what you can to reduce or eliminate the hazards. Electrical hazards. Here are some examples of common electrical hazards and simple ways that can be reduced or eliminated. Avoid the electrical octopus. Eliminate tangles of electrical cords. Don't overload electrical outlets. Don't plug power strips into other power strips. Don't run electrical cords under carpets. Check for and replace broken or frayed cords immediately. Maintain electrical appliances properly and repair or replace malfunctioning appliances. Responding to electrical emergencies. Electrical emergencies sometimes occur despite our best efforts. Every member of the household should be aware of the following procedures in the event of an electrical emergency. Locate the circuit breakers or fuses and know how to shut off the power. Post shut-off instructions next to the breaker or fuse box. Unscrew individual fuses or switch off smaller breakers first. Then pull the main switch or breaker. When turning the power back on, turn on the main switch or breaker first. Then screw in the fuses or switch on the smaller breakers one at a time. You should not enter a flooded basement or standing water to shut off the electrical supply because water conducts electricity. Shut off breakers. Step 1, Step 2. Circuit box with shut off, fuse box with shut off. Shut off breakers. Natural gas hazards. Natural gas presents 2 types of hazard. It is an asphyxiant that robs the body of oxygen, explosive that can easily ignite. Natural gas hazard awareness. Here are several examples of monitoring natural gas in your home. As with smoke alarms that need to be strategically placed in your home, an example, on every level of the home, near all sleeping areas, install a natural gas detector near the furnace, hot water tank, and gas appliances, such as clothing, dryer, or stove. Test the detector monthly to ensure that it works. If it's beeping, your smoke detector is beeping, you need a new battery, girl. It's not working well because it needs battery. Install a carbon monoxide detector near the sleeping area. Additional detectors may be installed on every level of the home and in every bedroom. Detectors should not be placed within 15 feet of heating or cooking appliances or in near humid areas such as bathrooms. Test the detectors monthly to ensure that it works. Locate and label the gas shutoff valves. There may be multiple valves inside a home in addition to the main shutoff. Know how to shut off the gas and have the proper non sparking tool for shutting off the gas. Shut off the gas. Off. Shut it off. Outside your home. Shut off the gas meter and valve. On means up and down. Off means side to side. Shut it off. Gas meter shut off diagram indicates the shut off valve location on the pipe that comes out of the ground. To turn off the valve, use a non sparkling wrench to turn the valve clockwise 1/4 turn. Remember that in all cases, natural gas flow should only be turned on by a licensed technician. Please note, some gas meters have automatically shut off valves that restrict the flow of gas during an earthquake or other emergency. These are installed by licensed plumber downstream of the utility point of delivery. If you are unsure whether your home has the shutoff device, contact your gas service company. If this shutoff device is closed, only a qualified professional should restore it. Gas shut off. Gas meter inside the home. If your gas meter is located inside your home, you should only shut off gas flow when instructed to by local authorities. Now I am jumping on to TikTok. If you smell gas or see the dials on your meter showing gas is flowing even though appliances are turned off, you should evacuate the premises and call 911. Do not attempt to shut off the gas from inside the building if gas may be in the air. Gas meter outside the home. You should turn off the meter from outside the building if you smell gas or you see dials on the meter showing gas is flowing even though appliances are turned off. If there is a fire, that you cannot extinguish, call 911 and turn off the gas only if it is safe to do so. If you are unsure of the proper procedures, do not attempt to turn the utilities on again yourself, particularly in multiple unit dwellings. Always follow your local fire department guidelines. Remember that in all cases, natural gas that has been shut off can only be restored by a trained technician. Again, some gas meters have automatic shut-off valves that restrict the flow of gas during an earthquake or other emergency. These are installed by a licensed plumber downstream of the utility point of delivery. If you're unsure whether your home has this shut-off device, contact your gas service company. If this shut-off device is closed, only a qualified professional should restore it. Never enter the basement of a structure that is on fire. To turn off any utility, be sure to use a flashlight, not a candle, if an additional light source is needed to locate and shut off the gas valve. Now we are in flammable liquid hazards. Flammable liquid hazards. Here are several examples for reducing hazards from flammable liquids. Read labels to identify flammable liquid products. Restore them properly, store them properly using LIES method: limit, isolate, eliminate, separate. You should only extinguish a flammable liquid using a portable fire extinguisher rated for Class B fires. When I took the CERT program training in Whittier, California. So this is something that a program that California reaches out to the community every couple months, where they train you on what to do with these kind of disasters and in disasters in general. So this book shows you how to deal with disasters, what to do with first aid, how to go about it, and how to run through like buildings that are demolished and triage and all that stuff. So for right now, I'm concentrating on Unit 2, Fire Safety and Utility Controls. This live is also going to be posted on my YouTube, called Get Real with Eileen. The link is in my bio. If anyone is interested who wants to watch this video later on because you find this helpful in any way, this is Fire Safety Hazard by Cert Community Emergency Response Team. So this is when I took the Cert program training in Whittier, California. So this is something that a program that California reaches out to the community every couple months, where they train you on what to do with these kind of disasters and in disasters in general. So this book shows you how to deal with this. When I took the Cert program training in Whittier.
How the hell am I supposed to know, girl? Ex your mama. Your mama was the one busting it down, not me. How the hell am I supposed?
Okay, so flammable liquid hazards. Here are several examples for reducing hazards from flammable liquids. Read labels to identify flammable products, store them properly using LIES method: limit, isolate, eliminate, separate. You should only extinguish a flammable liquid using a portable fire extinguisher rated for Class B fires. And now in our next section is the CERT size up. Size up is a continual process that enables professional responders to make decisions and respond appropriately in the areas of greatest need. CERT size up consists of 9 steps and should be used in any emergency situation. CERT's size up steps. The 9 steps of CERT size up are: gather the facts. 1. Access and communicate the damage. 2. Consider probabilities. 3. Access your own situation. 4. Establish priorities. 5. Make decisions. 6. Develop and plan of action. 7. Take action. 8. Evaluate progress. 9. So, step 1, gather the facts. What has happened? How many people appear to be involved? What is the current situation? Number 2, access and communicate the damage. Try to determine what has happened and what is happening now, and how bad things can really get. Number 3, consider probabilities. What is likely to happen? What could happen through cascading events? 4, access your own situation. Are you in immediate danger? Have you been trained to handle the situation? Do you have the equipment that you need? 5, establish priorities. Are lives at risk? Can you help? Remember, life safety is the first priority. Make decisions. Number 6. Base your decisions on answers to step 1 through 5 in accordance with priorities that you established. 7. Develop a plan of action. Develop a plan that will help you accomplish your priorities. Simple plans may be verbal, but more complex plans should always be written. 8. Take action. Execute your plan, documenting deviations and status changes so that you can report the situation accurately to first responders. 9. Evaluate progress. At interviews, evaluate your progress in accomplishing the objectives in the plan of action to determine what is working and what changes you may have to make to stabilize the situation. So basically, this CERT fire size up is just trying to figure out what's happening, what might happen, what whose lives are in danger, what is the situation, right? Like this is the kind of logic or kind of bird's eye view that you need over the situation. When you cannot, this is why like panicking is not helpful, because you need to really assess the situation that's going on and happening, and you don't have time to panic right now. This is real life, real shit. People's lives are in danger. So what are we going to do right now in order to figure out the situation, right? So gathering the facts, they actually have a like printout, time, weather, type of construction, occupancy, hazards. Are hazards materials evident? Are there any other type of hazards present? Assess and communicate the damage. Consider probabilities. Life hazards, path of fire, additional damage. Step 4, assess your situation. What equipment is available to help fire suppress the fire? What other resources are available? Can fire suppression be safely attempted by Cert members? If not, do not attempt suppression. Step 5, establish priorities. Are there other more pressing needs at the moment? If yes, list. Step 6, make decisions. Where will resources do the most good while maintaining an adequate margin of safety? Step 7, develop a plan of action. Determine how personnel and other resources should be used. Step 8, take action. Put the plan into effect. Move your butts, people. Step 9, evaluate the progress. Adjust strategies as required. Fire size up considerations. A size up of the situation involving a fire will indicate whether to attempt fire suppression and will help you plan for extinguishing the fire. Cert size up is a continual 9-step process that enables you to make decisions and respond appropriately in the areas of greatest need. Evaluation of progress. Step 9 may require you to go back and gather more facts. Remember that the safety of individual Cert members is always the top priority. Effective fire size up will allow you to answer all the following questions. Do my buddy and I have the right equipment? Are there other equipment? Are there other hazards? Is the building structurally damaged? Can my buddy and I escape? Can my buddy and I fight the fire safely? The common firefighting resources are portable fire extinguishers, and interior wet stand pipes. Other resources include confinement and creative resources. Fire extinguishers. Portable fire extinguishers are invaluable for putting out small fires. A well prepared home or workplace will have at least 2 portable fire extinguishers of the appropriate type for location. Keep in mind that the type of fuel that is burning will determine which resources to select to fight a fire. Because portable fire extinguishers are most common, this section will focus on them. Types of fire extinguishers. There are 4 types of extinguishers: water, dry chemical, carbon dioxide, specialized fire extinguishers. So there are 4 types of fire extinguishers. There's the water ones, dry chemical, carbon dioxide, and specialized fire extinguishers. Each one is used for certain material that is burning, okay, at the moment. When I took the CERT Cert program training in Whittier, California. So this is something that a program that California reaches out to the community every couple months, where they train you on what to do with these kind of disasters and disasters in general. So this book shows you how to deal with disasters, what to do with first aid, how to go about it, and how to run through like buildings that are demolished and triage and all that stuff. So for right now, I'm concentrating on Unit 2, Fire Safety and Utility Controls. This live is also going to be posted on my YouTube called Get Real with Eileen. The link is in my bio. If anyone is interested who wants to watch this video later on because you find this helpful in any way, this is Fire Safety Hazard by Cert Community Emergency Response Team. So this is basically just anyone in the community that's like a normal citizen like myself who literally is not a firefighter. I'm not a police officer. I'm not like anyone of importance. This is something that you can know in case of these emergencies what to do. Okay, I am slightly autistic, so I need to know what to do. I need to be prepared, and this is something that women usually are better at handling these kind of situations. Okay. So, extinguishers. The most common firefighting resources are portable extinguishers, interior wet standpipes. There are 4 types of fire extinguishers: water, dry chemical, carbon dioxide, and specialized fire extinguishers. Okay. Fire type, extinguishing agent, extinguishing method. Okay. Let's see if we can. Okay. There is ordinary solid materials, extinguishing agent, water, foam, dry chemical. Flammable liquids, extinguishing agent, foam, CO2, foam, dry chemical. Electrical equipment, CO2, dry chemical. Combustible metals, special agent. You need a special extinguisher for combustible metals. And kitchen oils. Kitchen oils are really, really common, and those are the hardest to get rid of without making it worse, because a lot of people try to use the water, foam, and dry chemical extinguishers when you actually need a chemical extinguisher in order to get rid of a kitchen fire, oil fire. Extinguisher rating and labels. Portable fire extinguishers must be rated and approved by the state fire marshal and underwriters, laboratories, and organization that sets fire standards for manufactured goods. They are rated according to their effectiveness on the different classes of fire. Their strength and capability must also be labeled by the manufacturer. The label contains vital information about the types of fire for which the extinguisher is appropriate. Extinguishers that are appropriate for Class A fires have a rating from 1A to 40A, with the highest number indicating a higher volume of extinguishing agent. Extinguishers that are appropriate for Class B fires have a rating of 1B to 640B. No number accompanies an extinguisher rated Class C, D, or K. The C on the label indicates only that the extinguisher is safe to use on electrical fires. Extinguishers for Class D fires must match the type of metal that is burning and are labeled with the list detailing the metals that match the unit's extinguisher's agent. These extinguishers also do not use numerical ratings. Extinguishers for Class K fires are designed to supplement fire suppression systems in commercial kitchens. They spray an alkaline mixture that, when combined with fatty acid of burning cooking oil or fat, creates a soapy foam to hold the the vapors and extinguish the fire. So this is the label, the manufacturer that you'll see on a fire extinguisher that's legit. And it'll show you like what kind it is. This is a dry chemical fire extinguisher, classification 3A, 40B, and a C, tested in accordance with, and this is the number, marine type, size. So this is the label that all fire extinguishers should have on them to make sure they're legit. Water extinguishers. So we're talking about water extinguishers now. Common characteristics of water extinguishers include a 2.5 standard gallon capacity, a range of 30 to 40 feet, and a pressure of 110 pounds per square inch. So it's blasting. Use extreme caution when using a water extinguisher to ensure that the water, which is under pressure, does not scatter lightweight materials and spread the fire. This is why you got to know what you're doing, people. Water extinguisher. Chemical extinguisher. Dry chemical extinguishers are most common. Dry chemical extinguishers have a sodium bicarbonate base and are effective on Class B and C fires. Multipurpose dry chemical extinguishers have a monoammonium phosphate base and are effective for Class A, B, and C fires. Common characteristics of dry chemical extinguishers include 10 to 20 seconds discharge time, 8 to 12 feet of range, and 175 and 250 psi pressure. So they're blasting too. While still in use, carbon dioxide and other specialized extinguishers are becoming less common. Deciding to use a fire extinguisher. And here we have a chart. Deciding to use a fire extinguisher. Can I escape quickly and safely from the area if I attempt to extinguish the fire and do not succeed? No, leave immediately. Yes. Do I have the right type of extinguisher? No, leave immediately. Yes. Is the extinguisher large enough for the fire? No, leave immediately. Yes. Is the area free from other dangers such as hazardous materials and falling debris? No, leave immediately. Yes, start to extinguish the fire. Is the fire extinguished in 5 seconds? No, leave immediately. Yes, stay and overhaul the fire if the area is safe. It's pretty easy. Dude, I am trying to figure this out. There. Components of a portable fire extinguisher: the hose, the gauge, carrying handle and trigger, and the cylinder. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, guys. The acronym for operating a fire extinguisher is PASS. Pull the extinguisher after pulling the pin. Test the extinguisher after pulling the pin. Aim, squeeze, sweep. To ensure that the extinguisher is working properly, test it before approaching any fire. Be sure to aim at the base of the fire. Any fire extinguishers that have been completely depleted should be laid down, stored on the side, so no attempt will be made to use them until they are recharged. Okay, and those are some of the basics. I hope that helped. I hope that helped. I hope that helped. And if anything, I would definitely recommend to get certified in your area near you, wherever you're at. If you're in a big city, like I am in Los Angeles, if you're in New York, if you're in Atlanta, if you're in Miami, if you're in Portland, if you're in the Midwest, Idaho, Missouri, wherever you're at, Tennessee, Texas, you need to get certified in order to know what the heck is going to happen in case of a natural disaster. As we know, these things happen. It's a thing. It's a thing that's happening often. It's something that happens out of nowhere. And it's best that you know what's up when the time comes, what to do, what not to do, things like that. So definitely recommend to get certified in a city near you. You can ask your congressman, you can ask the local fire department, you can ask when are they going to do it, when's the next one, sign up. It did take me about 3 days to get certified, and I just wanted to share that with you guys so that you can get certified. Whenever you have time, make time. If you don't have time, make time. It's something that we should all know, honestly, because these things happen. Okay, so hope this was helpful. I'll see you guys on the next one.